Hi, I'm Ella Hooper, and I'm really excited to announce that the first Australian Music Vault choir piece is We're by Killing Heidi. One of my favourites, really. I know it's kind of the quintessential Killing Heidi song, but it also means so much to me personally because it's about my girlfriends and my incredible upbringing in the country, and the fact that my 3 or 4 best friends have been my best friends since kindergarten. So the incredible bond that I formed when I was 3 years old with these women now, these very special women, that's what We is about. And that at that stage I was 13, 14, writing about that hectic phase of friendship where you cannot get enough. You're together all day at school, you're together all day on the bus, and then you're on the phone to each other all night and your parents are going, get off the phone, you spend 24 hours together. It's like, it's not enough. It's really about the intensity of those friendship emotions and how it is a form of love, absolutely. And this is just an ode to it, and to it being the backdrop of when you're dreaming about your life, what is your life going to be like? You know, where are we going to go? Are we still going to be friends? Are we going to be together? Are we going to be successful? Are we going to not be successful? I mean, in terms of having a good life or not. It's all up for grabs when you're 13, 14, and who knows what's going to happen. It's almost overwhelming when you're young and you're dreaming about what your life might be. And it's interesting to sing the song now that I am sort of a grown up, and we did make it in the end. So happy ending to the story. Yeah, our story's pretty funny because we sort of grew up in this isolated location, but we knew we wanted to be rock musicians. Maybe an unlikely job for, country kids, but it's just what we wanted to do. We were huge music fans, our parents were music fans, and we were always encouraged. So now as a sort of, a grown-up person and a sort of part-time music educator, encouragement is key. We weren't told that we couldn't do it. No matter where we came from, it was something that we had access to, and I really believe in keeping that going, carrying that torch. Playing music with a group of people is one of the best things you can do. I think it's one of the most incredible, most intimate, most connective experiences. It has a magical ability to appeal to so many, singing and music, and I've always suspected that everyone can do it. Singing is for everybody. Don't be scared of it. Well, when we were young, we would put on gigs constantly, even if they were at lunchtime in high school or, prior to that at the local fete or at the pool, when we were in primary school. Yeah, we literally started that band when I was 13. So I pretty much was a child singing to other children and adults, but it was the start of it all, and it was great practice for me. And I sort of just took it from there. When we started, we had absolutely no idea what we were doing, pretty much self-taught. I had a few singing lessons. I sung in the school choir, of course, badly, I think. Wasn't very good at harmonies back then, but it was a sort of step-by-step process, trying to develop ourselves as musicians. It's a real honour. It's a real honour to be considered, to have a song that's considered classic enough to do in this kind of way and to share with people en masse. And I'm all about bringing people together. To sing in a choir and to sing gospel or something like that, I feel like it's the most vibrational, incredible experience. And yes, you get it from being in orchestras and you get it from being in bands, but when it's purely vocal or choral, whoa, something really happens. There's amazing vibrations that occur. For lack of a better word, you get high, you get lifted when you sing with other people, and I think that's something everyone should experience. And I think it's really important to have that Australian flavour in the curriculum in all different aspects, whether we're learning about our own history, our native history, or our cultural, musical, artistic history. It's great. I can't wait to hear these choral versions of We're by Killing Heidi. I hope you have fun with it and get singing.